to get those big death wards off. But with the current lineup they've got so far, well, you know what? They don't actually have that much disable. They've got Bane. As long as he stays away from the Bane, Mirana's probably going to engage with the arrow before Witch Doctor uses the ult anyway, so you know what? It's actually quite possible, I think, although he could just get right-clicked down while he's trying to use it, but at least he'll channel a few seconds of it, which can dish out an absolute crapload of damage. It's more just he'd be worried about people actually just walking away from it and then basically making it worthless. But a final here from Virtus.Pro, and they're going to reveal whether it's a core Mirana or a support Mirana. Let's see where they go with that. Just wondering if they're going to give... Will they give that... Oh, it's going to be a Centaur. Alright, so that is most likely a support Mirana, unless we're seeing something stupid like a support Viper or Razor, and that would be retarded. So I don't think we're going to see that. The probable roaming Mirana and Bane just going to set up lots of fights. They might start off bottom for a little bit, just help Centaur get an early level or two, or just gain some ground. Let him help him get towards his Tranquils, and then they might just leave the lane a little bit, or they might just go straight away and just try and gank mid or something.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like if they go from that suicide lane, EO is really going to have a tough time. I assume it's going to be mid
remaining.
With the... Oh, okay. Sniper. Alright, that's a tricky one. That's an interesting lineup. One of the problems with Sniper is you need to create some kind of room for him to fight, and he can find that a little tricky if you don't have those big team fighting ultimates. They've obviously got the Brewmaster split, but I don't know if that will control enough people to keep them out of Sniper's face, and I really feel like he's going to have trouble with Mirana, Bane, and most importantly, Blinking Centaur running around stomping people. This is going to be a tricky game for Gerard. We'll see if he can make it work, but it's definitely going to be tricky. It's going to be a rough game. I'm surprised they picked the Sniper into this. Sniper excels at sort of that slow sieging sort of situation where you basically set up and force your opponent to come out of their comfort zone and engage you. But that kind of gameplay is exactly what Virtus.Pro's lineup excels at. They've got the Centaur Warrunner, they've got the Razor who loves running around in the middle of your opponent's lines causing havoc, and of course the Bane, plenty of crowd control, and the Viper is also very tanky as well, and Stampede as well to set everything up. This bothers me a bit. I'm also not 100... Maybe they're hoping that between the EO and the Sniper maybe getting a Blink Dagger, or maybe they're going to go something like crazy like a Mask of Madness and have like a perma-hasted Sniper running around with Tether. Yeah, this is going to be a weird one, that's for sure. We'll see if they can make it work, though. Anyway, let me call out the lineup here. So, on the Radiant side, playing for Denial, we have Mad, of course, on the Witch Doctor, Funzy playing the Brewmaster, Paris, who has been known as Soksha, playing the Doom, Jaral is running on Sniper, and Creo is running on the EO. You know, I only just found out today that Creo is, in fact, South Korean. Didn't know that. Thought it was an all-French team for Denial. But anyway, so Creo's a Korean. A South Korean player, and playing for the dire side for Virtus.Pro. I'm gonna assume that that's Jotum, playing the Mirana. Didn't update properly, so... But Jotum's kind of a Mirana player, so I'm gonna assume that's him. Yeah. Anyway. G's playing the Razor, Sedoi on the Centaur Warrunner, and Yol there on the Bane. I'm pretty sure that that's Jotum. Also, oh yeah, and BZZ playing the Viper. God on the Razor. Ooh, we'll see how God goes. But overall, I feel like Virtus.Pro's lineup just sort of plays like the way that Denial's draft wants to play. Kind of plays to Virtus.Pro's strengths. So we'll see if they can make it work. It's going to be tricky though. Definitely going to be a tricky one. I feel like the game's going to come down to, can we keep Centaur and his marauding friends away from Sniper? If we can win the fights. If we can't, oh boy, Jaral's just going to hate life. Hate life a lot. I'm also a little bit worried that they're not going to find enough farm on the Wisp. Wisp, if he's not being played as like the farming role, like as a early farmer, like even if you're not going to play him as a full-blown claw, if you don't give him that little bit of early farm, he struggles to get up to speed, and against the hyper-aggression out of Virtus.Pro's lineup is full of aggression. The only hero that's going to take it slow is Razor. The only hero who's going to sit around and farm for a long time probably is Razor. Maybe Viper if he's feeling lazy. Which, I mean, BZZ does like farming a lot, so, I mean, maybe he will. But, I mean, between Yol, between Yol, Seedoy, and Joram, that's going to be a very aggressive trio of heroes that are going to cause a lot of trouble, whereas Denial don't really have anything to respond to early threats. Witch Doctor has a stun, sure, that's nice, but he doesn't have much follow-up damage beyond his auto attack, which is actually kind of stupid high for a ranged hero. Witch Doctor has like one of the highest base damages for a ranged hero. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, besides his auto attack and a stun, they don't really offer much counter attack. Obviously, Brewmaster doesn't rotate early, Doom doesn't do a lot early, Sniper really doesn't do jack shit early either, and then Wisp, again, doesn't do much early. If they get jumped early, it's going to be really hard for them to respond. Like, they don't even have the awesome flash heals of like a Tree Roots or a Purification out of nowhere. They just don't have that, so we'll see if they can make it work anyways. It looks like Jaral boned his block quite badly, although, that almost worked out actually. If that had gone a little bit further in, Tower would shoot this wave down and then they'd actually be better off. It would have turned out that G actually blocked too hard after that. Anyway. And while top lane, it is going to be an off-lane Doom. It's going to be a little bit rough for Doom, but at the very least, this is going to probably ensure that Funzy gets an early Blink Dagger. So that's good for the team, and they'll need it. Like we mentioned earlier before, the early response to aggression from Denial is going to be pretty shitty, so the sooner they get a Blink up and running on that Brewmaster, and the sooner he can get mobile and cause trouble, or respond to trouble more importantly, and put out fires, the better off they will be. There's G just harassing there with that Pulse. And let's keep an eye. Also, I want to keep an eye on what build Sniper goes, whether or not he's going to max at the range for harassing towers. The range and the shrapnel from harassing towers, we see a rotation already. Oh boy. They could actually come in. No, you know what? No, probably not. That's going to be tricky, although we get some. They might actually go for this. The damage is being soaked up. G's going to be ready for a fight for sure. They're looking for it. Uh-oh. Smoke's lost. And this is bust. This is not happening anymore. Unless we get a fantastic blind arrows. Doom is actually also rotated down here as well. I'm not sure if he's down here to fight. I think he was possibly... Yeah, I think, he was actually down here to farm. And now Kreo's also jumped in here. That stun goes out. Bounces once. Only once. So Yolo in some serious trouble. Only has Nightmare. He's going to try and deny himself. Maybe goes for the deny. And he should be able to get it. Nicely played there by Bane. First blood is still on the board. And somebody's winning a prize somewhere for that deny. And he only loses 29 gold. Obviously loses a fair bit of wasted time. But at the very least, Denial don't get anything out of it. Good save there. Bounty Rune spawning top. Witch Doctor finds the illusion bottom. Now, meanwhile, mid lane, despite the dual... This is a problem. Despite the dual lane presence, G is still out CSing Jaral, which is a bit of an issue. Like, you don't... If you're running... Like, if you're outnumbering opponents, you should win that lane, hands down. You don't want to be putting yourself in a situation where you lose an outnumbered lane. Because not only do you lose a lane, but you also... Your opponent then massively outlevels you, and you end up with two underfarmed and underleveled heroes instead of just one. Like, honestly, half the time, if you're losing a lane and, like, you're getting crushed, although, uh-oh, Nightmare and Arrow. Here comes the first blood. It's going to be Kreo. One more auto attack. Here it comes. And it's going to be Murano who picks up one up now. We've got Sedoy trying to come around the backside. Doesn't come in quick enough. Don't think he's got boots, not tranquils yet, though. But yeah, honestly, if you're getting crushed in your lane 2v1, like, well, 1v2, what am I saying? 2v1. If you can crush in your lane, like, you don't think there's any way for you to turn it around, you're honestly better off just one guy sitting there, solo leeching his speed, the other guy just stacking camps and trying to find farm elsewhere. Because if you're not winning your lane, no point wasting even more time not getting farm. Might as well have somebody try and find some farm somewhere. And this is sort of the issue that they've run into here. That they had a Witch Doctor and a Sniper. Neither of them are finding farm. Both of them are splitting XP, so they're basically both becoming leveled. And Razor is doing even better on his own. So he has caught up a little bit now, 8 and 3. So now that he's got some levels, and in fact he is going... He's gone for 1 level in Shrapnel, 2 in Headshot. This is going to be annoying for G. Headshot always sucks. Not as bad as it used to be. Now that it's actually a slow. Honest, I don't know if Sniper really needed that nerf. Tony, I feel like the slow was definitely a nerf to the mini stun. And Viper still well out CSE. At the very least now, he's got the range that that Razor isn't willing to run up and then just grab him. The rotation here from Yol and Jotam, spotted up by the ward. Will snag themselves a bounty rune though. And Doom has kind of just given up on that top one. He keeps leaving it. Maybe he was worried he was about to get ganked. You know, Mirana shoots an arrow in. The Nightmare setup. There's a 5-second arrow. Can they get this kill, though? We've got support coming. Centaur from the rear side, though, will come in double edge. Easy kill as G just saps a bit of Sox's damage. Not much else found out of that, though. Meanwhile, 1,000 gold advantage there for Virtus.Pro. They do have one kill on the board, but it was a deny, so they haven't really gotten anything out of that kill. So really, it's just 2-0. Bane really just lost like nothing. He lost 29 gold from that self-deny. Level 1 lost absolutely nothing. Now Centaur. Centaur gone here 17-0 up against a 25-5, and he's rotated once for a kill. It's pretty solid, especially since the kill there was on Giral. And I mean, already this is the thing we're worried about this game. Can Giral stay away from Centaur? He doesn't even have a blink dagger yet. He found the way to get in behind him and stomp him. And that double harass. This nuke is so good, harassing from a distance like that against two people too. Although he missed the second hit there on the sniper, it's still so good. I like the fact that he's maxing it here. Doesn't need either storm. It's like, you know what, I don't need it just yet. Doesn't push towers until like the scepter anyway. I'm not looking for fights, I'm just going to farm. And right now the Bane and the Mirana are the ones putting on all the pressure. This is real. Oh no, Mad, he was spotted. They're looking. They're going to try and get this. This one's being stacked though. They're waiting for the rotation. That ward should have actually seen his rotation. They've gone screw it. He's left the mid lane. Let's kill Giral again. And I think this is the right play to make indeed. Just kill that sniper, slow him down. Oh, but he should get away here. Should make it. Gets into the trees. Instant TP response. Nice little dodge there by Giral. Cuts a tree to make some room for himself. And that's some wasted time there for Virtus.Pro. Good play by Nana. Although possibly a bit of an overreaction there with Funzy TPing in as well. And well, maybe Funzy should have come, but Doom honestly doesn't have anything to offer, so he should have just stayed where he was. He's only level 4. Really needs to find that level 6.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think the other thing Giraffe probably should have done, meanwhile, we'll talk about that later though, is it looks like the Nightmare going down on Socksha. They're not finding any kills here though. I'm not sure what did they just die for no reason? Socksha is full health. The other thing you can do there is he's got multiple tanks. Cut those two trees so he can escape if the TPs don't come. But either way, it worked out for him. Sniper. I think he's decided, alright, we've got enough headshot. He's annoying enough. He's holding his own against the Razor here. And he's decided to pick up the shrapnel. I know a lot of people hate shrapnel, but I freaking love shrapnel. It's such a good ability. It's so annoying too. The vision it gives is great for scouting and for harassing towers. It's got a good AoE as well, so you can throw it like here, clip the tower, and then actually give decent vision in the trees to watch for TPs. It's really good. I freaking hate it when snipers don't even get one level. It's just the scouting ability for it's so good. Or even just like throwing it uphill as people run uphill. Not as it slow them, but you just gives you the vision to keep shooting them in the butt. Now level 6. Sniper's got his ult. Let's see if they can set up any kills here, but as he gets level 6, so does Centaur, and Centaur is getting very close to a blink dagger, and then oh man, that's gonna suck for Giral. They're gonna come on him and just basically just focus fire him and make his life miserable. At the very least, they managed to dodge the last couple of ganks. And this is leaving. The dodging that they're doing here is really good. Just buying time for themselves, because every time these rotations fail, Mirana and the Bane get very sad. And they've been spotted up now as well. So again, this rotation is most likely failed. So we've got a level 3 Bane. Mirana is level 2. So they don't have a lot of damage to offer. So it's going to come down to the other heroes to offer this damage. It looks like they're just going to settle with pushing this tier 1 top. But really, it's going to be down to the other 3 cores to offer that damage. And it's going to be down to Mirana and Bane at this point. Like, the fortunate thing is, Mirana is still pretty good. With the Bane combo, she can pretty much guarantee to land a 5-second arrow on someone. So that's pretty solid. It's like better than Beastmaster hitting level 6. And the damage at level 1, it's not great, but it's okay. 180 damage is alright. This early in the game still. On the other hand, the Bane kind of does want to get to level 6. Not only, or level 7, not only just to make sure like he's got the Fiend Script, but also just to make himself more durable with the Brain Sap.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bane is actually kind of tanky early on. Everybody underestimates how tanky he is, because he's got a lot of base armor for an intelligence hero. And the other bonus, of course, is he effectively, once he hits level 7, he's effectively got 300 more HP than his stats say, because obviously he just Brain Saps somebody in the middle of a fight. And while Viper copying a couple of stuns there, the casket bouncing back and forth. 67, I've got to say though, Viper is farming really good. BZZ, like I said, this guy loves farming. He farms strong. He's up to 68 creep. Last hits at almost, before 10 minutes. So he's doing quite well indeed. See Viper and it looks like mid lane, Giral trying to get on out of here. Mirana jumps in, they will get the last hit, leaps in, just helps with the damage there.
Another put down.
I think pretty sure she landed that arrow too. And this could be a backstab on Soksha. Oh, Centaur's there, spots, did he see him? I think he saw him. Yeah, Centaur's repositioning, I'm pretty sure they saw each other. Yeah, Soksha's getting the hell out of there. He's like, oh, okay, I'm out of here. Screw that.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, lots of ping. They know they're there. But do they know that the Viper is coming?
Structures are fortified.
Setoi again, looking for a possible kill. Gonna set this up. There's this ult. Stampede's down. Stomp. Double edge. A brain sap as well, but then they pull out. They don't have the damage and they fear the doom. Especially with Funzy TPing in. And unfortunately, Yol and Jonim are too low level to really stand and fight. Level 3 and like 4 respectively. Viper now. Oh, not Viper. Freaking G there with his Razor finding a good length there, straining, good 50 damage or so, but doesn't manage to make anything happen from. A little bit of skirmishing breaks out, but overall, nothing happens, although I hear a oh, never mind, he's just farming. Heard a thunderclap, thought something was happening, and this is where it gets tricky. This Virtus.Pro are now going to pose an interesting question to Denial. Can you keep the Centaur away from Giral? Yes or no? Future of your game depends upon this answer. And there we go. Giral is in fact maxing out the shrapnel. I like this. Gives good pushing power. And one level in headshot.
Bottom tower is under attack.
He's gone for, actually, sorry. I said he had 2 levels in headshot before. It is in fact 2 levels in take aim. I'm going full retard there. So he's gone for the 1 level in headshot, the value point in headshot. He's gone for 2 levels in take aim, just so he can outrange the Razor more effectively, and mostly stay away from the plasma field as well as the static link, as they are pinging. Wisp, all they want here, the arrow goes in, they're pinging the arrow, won't find it, however, the poison attack and the blink and stomp, and uh-oh, Creo, you're gone. And this is what I fear for Denial, that the early aggression, they just don't have a good response to this, apart from Panda comes and splits, and maybe they get a Doom off, but those are 2 long duration ultimates, and every time they get used, like, it just creates a window. A big window for Virtus.Pro to go, well, your ults are down, let's go fight some more. You don't want to fight? Too bad, we're coming. We've got a Blink Centaur, what are you going to do about it? And look, now they're pinging Sniper, they want Sniper. Y'all saying, come and kill this guy. Regeneration top. Doom still farming up. Doom did get a -2.
Regeneration.
Both teams getting ready to go mid. The rotation here, though, for the Radiant is spotted up by Dire Ward. And vice versa, Setoi has been spotted as well. Meanwhile, BZZ continues to push and farm. It's up to 6,000 net worth, as Denial are having issues there apparently. Might you take this opportunity to check some items? Oh boy, Wisp, no boots. He is not having a great day. His net worth is 1,000. In fact, is he doing he's doing the primary support. Ouch. Ouch. Primary support, Wisp, level, like, position 5 Wisp is yeah, it's shit. Like, it's not shit, but how do I explain this? It's not fun to be the Wisp. Everybody hates you, everybody wants to kill you, and you have a health pool of 600 health, and people just target fire you when you die. Brain stab hits you, you lose half your health pool. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. And it really limits what you can do in fights, because you just can't get close. On the plus side, everybody's going to be focus firing Sniper, so hopefully he'll be even, like, Sniper's going to be a long way back, and he's trying to be even further back than Sniper. So you'll have, like, Sniper sitting, like, here, and then Wisp sitting all the way over here. Oh, Jesus. Game is hard, man. That's not going to be fun for them, though. At least they do have the blink on the Brewmaster. That's definitely going to help them out a lot. Okay, so Viper's been left pretty much alone here. He will have to, actually, no, this ward is about to expire, I think. Yes, it's about to expire, so he will have to watch his back. On the plus side, they don't have a lot of good lockdown in terms of stuns. They've obviously got Brewmaster's ult, but he's probably not going to try and blow this for a solo pickoff if they can afford it, because he really needs it to help stop pushes. They've got the casket, and that's about it, which really opens up the opportunity for Centaur just to stampede the Viper away, especially since the Viper's pretty tanky.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And they're still pinging out Setoi, saying, look, there's trouble here. Dire Ward expires, so he will have to watch the rotations through the jungle. It's going to be a little bit scary for him. But he's probably not too worried about getting attacked head on. In fact, Viper's pretty freaking tanky. Sort of. If he gets doomed, Viper's a lot less tanky because he can't activate that mech, and that's an issue. If your primary, if your mech carrier is always the primary doom target, it's a bit of an issue because then basically your team never gets a mech into fights. However, G has found Soksha, lashes him a couple of times with that whip, but doesn't actually get much done. And Soksha just backs off. We are having mentioned, it looks like Mirana wants to set up an arrow through here. Just making motions to it. Bane's rotation spotted again, and he only has 500 health. They could try and set something up. Will Jarrell try and... No, never mind. It's on cooldown. He's not going to be able to do it. Witch Doctor's here, though. Maybe they're trying to bait out a Fiend's Grip. There we go. It's a Nightmare. Casket goes out, but there's no follow-up to the Nightmare as the Nightmare gets bounced off, but they will just actually trade the Nightmare and beat him down as Funzy TP's in and then blinks him down with a Thunderclap.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And Creo is bottom again. Not really getting a whole lot done. He's pretty much just sitting here with his bottle as he hears the Stampede, but it's for mid lane, trying to get G away. G will get away successfully. Rocks are chucked after him, but they travel far too slow. And Mirana, they can't really... This is a problem with all this early roaming that didn't really achieve much. Is that Mirana and Bane don't do a lot by themselves. She lands Sarah, but she can't get in there. If she goes in there, she's going to die. Funzy's got enough for a clap and a headshot later, and she's probably gone if Sniper pops Assassinate on her. On the plus side, BCZ is huge. Sedoy has found plenty of room to farm. He's got his Tranquil, he's got a Blink, he's got 1.2k in the bank as well. And Bane does have his ultimate, so it's going okay. They gave Mirana Medallion of Courage. I mean, Mirana's one of those heroes. Like, if you play her as support, she can buy like almost anything except sort of a mech because she doesn't have the mana pool to do it. Unless you go Arcanes first. I mean, Mirana's a hero. She can, if you can justify the build for her, she can sort of build almost anything, and it's good. She's very well-rounded in that regard. You can play her with almost any item and make it work.
Radiant's middle tower
I'm not even kidding. Like, Blink Dagger on Mirana is actually pretty freaking amazing. You should try it. We see Viper now going forward. Blink, Stomp, and Gerald. There's that question. However, Mad is in here. He's popped the Death Ward. Death Ward is doing a ton of damage. Mad, look at it go. He takes down the Centaur. They've already lost the Sniper, though. Braris now, no, cancels the TP. They've doomed Yol. He's going to give chase or not.
Tower is under attack.
He's going. He actually took a detour to get the value Midas off. There we go. The Blink and the Clap. And it will actually work out there. As Soksha cops an arrow there, but nothing's going to come out of it. He's being healed up. And in the end, that's turned around quite nicely. For Denial, they make that work quite nicely, although they do lose the Sniper. That's the only real bad thing. At the very least, though, at the very least, Virtus.Pro did not have anything. Like we mentioned this, because Witch Doctor's going to pop his Death Ward late in the fight, which means the 2 stuns that they have probably already been used. Centaur initiates, and the Mirana shoots at a very specific target, the one that's been set up for her. And then Bane's going to try and Fiend's Grip an important target, whereas Mad just sitting over there, Death Warden away. Sets up a double kill, but Virtus.Pro do achieve their objectives. They're taking out a tier 2 bottom, they've taken out a tier 1 mid, and of course the tier 1 top is already gone. So, unfortunately, Denial, despite that good fight for them, they are losing ground. And that's going to hurt in terms of finding Sniper his farm in the next 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. It's really going to limit him. Centaur now working towards his Force Staff. Still level 6 on the Bane. Really wants to get that maxed out Brain Sap. Mirana's still looking for her level 6 too. That once she gets level 6, that will increase the threat value again. Like Sniper, this whole sitting in the jungle, or even Doom just running around in the jungle is really going to be difficult. Doom at least now has a Blink, so he's got a decent combat item. He can get in there and counter initiate. As Radiant Courier is spotted up, they don't find any room though to pick it off. I'll relocate top. Doom comes out. Oh, gee, you poor man. Wow, that's a bit of hate there. A Primal Split and a Doom and a Death Ward just to kill G. Jesus. He does have a Scepter as well, so I mean, I guess he's pretty tanky. That actually might have been required. Doom relocated in there just for that fight to get the Doom down. So he continues to farm, looking for his Force Staff. And it looks like they're actually going to take Roshan.
Poor Roshan.
And yeah, with the early, well, not only is an early Medallion of Courage just really useful flat out against Doom, because it puts Doom in the negative armor, like literally in the negative armor, so he's taking so much right click damage, but it just allows you, with the mech as well from Viper, early Rosh is really easy. That minus armor on Rosh is a big deal.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
See Razor now. 1500 health at 18 minutes in is, yeah, that's on the scale of things, it's pretty tanky. If we compare that like to Centaur, who's a strength hero, 1500 health, plus you've got the mech in the play as well, against the 1100 health Centaur. Razor is actually pretty freaking fat.
Fallen to the Dire.
The wages of fear.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Doom, though. Looks like he's working towards... there could be a BKB, but this game really isn't much of a BKB game. Mirana's nuke's going to come in before you use the BKB, BKB anyway. Bane can go through the BKB.
Killing spree!
Oh, Bane. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing there? Bane just going a bit... I think he was trying to ward and discovered that, yeah, it was already warded. Still, that's a pretty ballsy place to go by yourself as a lone support. I guess he was hoping that they were trying to respond to the bottom push there. So we see the push come up though. Razor going to pop the Eye of the Storm. It's the Scepter up, so of course it is going to lash the building there. Thunderclap comes out, going to hit G. G being slowed pretty badly actually. Will we see an Assassinate come out? No, we've got the Shrapnel once again. G does have the Aegis though, so he doesn't really care. He's going to sit up here and keep chipping away at the tower. Mech is not up yet, still 20 seconds out. Sentinel finds his 4-star and looks like Virtus.Pro are going to just say, you know what, we can disengage, it's fine. Just getting the gold advantage, still 5k in Virtus.Pro's advantage. The experience though, only 1k in advantage to them though. This goes late game, I'm honestly not sure who has the advantage. Razor's okay. The fact that they've got Razor late game, Doom didn't have a great start. So it's kind of Sniper and Doom up against Razor and Viper. And probably not Mirana because she's going for a 4-star as well. So she's not going to be damaged late game. I don't know how that's going to go on. We've got to keep in mind that Brewmaster also drops off pretty hard in the late game. We will see. See the blink in though. Thunderclap. G taking all the damage, but mate, it's okay if they bait out the fight here. And they set this up. This could actually work well in their favor because G, of course, carrying the Aegis. The question is whether or not they want to commit to that fight. Razor finding himself the illusion. Bounty rune down bottom. Viper will just grab that. I think they might just wait until Viper has his Scepter up. I assume that's a Scepter and not a BKB. Centaur looking for the chance to go in. They've got good vision so they can see the counter attack and rotations that might come in. The ping's coming out though. I think they're saying either there's somebody there or they're worried about a ward. Maybe vision. No, I think they're saying look out. Mirana and Bane could be sitting up there, so be careful. And this is why they're hanging back. Yeah, they're worried about somebody sitting up there, so they put a ward up to scout it out. Don't find anything though. Worried about Mirana, Bane, Centaur. Anything could be sitting up there getting ready to jump them. So now that this is up there, they can actually position a lot closer, whereas before they're all cowering down here, which makes it very difficult to get in and defend the towers when the enemy could sit on the high ground and just come in like this. But now they've got their vision there, they can position themselves confidently. See Whist though. Just going to overcharge that Sniper to try and help him out there. Sniper getting hit by the Viper Strike though. Assassinate coming in here. I'm not sure who it's fired at. Okay, it's on Settler. Doomed up as well. This could be a problem. In fact, he's likely... Actually, no, maybe not there. As G now getting locked down though by the Pandas. G is down. Aegis